Welcome to Week 7 recap. We are officially halfway through the regular season, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly today, and in the predictions next week, I'll go through the state of the league and how everything's going, but it's already 7:06, and my precious King James tips off at 7:30, so I got to get on it. I won, Rob lost, commies looked horrible, so therefore I am less sad this week. Thank God Rob lost. Speak of the devil, Rob put up a historic bad week. I knew he was going to lose, but this was tough. I mean, in his defense, which first time I've gone to Rob's defense this year, having CeeDee Lamb and Montgomery out is a tough beat, but it wouldn't have been a tough enough beat to overcome getting beaten by 50. So, tough week, Rob. Hopefully you get your boys back, get your dogs back in the lineup, and bounce back maybe. I don't really care if you do. I'd prefer if you slid. Rob today was talking about, why don't I have priority over the waivers? I'm so bad. Boy, you're 5-2. That's why you don't have priority over the waivers. Your old roommate Hayden has 1 win. He has priority on the waivers, not you. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, Mace, your team, about what I've been saying. It's Kelsey against the world. But if those running backs can start looking better, Mace, you could be okay. Kelsey just got to keep playing, though. That's all that matters for you right now, brother. Good win, Mace. Wow, epic battle between Browntown here. Pushan, second loss of the season to Ish. Me and Ish, epic trade. He didn't play anybody but Moss, who played poorly this week. So trade didn't really matter. I won, Ish won. Whatever. Devontae Foreman, legacy game. Whatever his first name is, legacy game. Holy shit. He went off. That was the deciding factor in this game. Ish got 45 points from 2 really mediocre running backs, and that was all he needed. Pushan's team, Devontae Adams looks like he wants to kill himself, and I don't know if TikTok's allowed you to say that, whatever. Yeah, but he hates Vegas. Jacoby Myers is poaching his targets. Pushan, your team is still money. You're still a heavy favorite to win this league. Maybe not as heavy now because Ish looks good, but Ish, huge win. Ish is officially the number 1 seed in our league. That's huge. Great for the brand. Great for 14-14. Let's ride, brother. All right, Rag takes down McCosey on the backs of Jordan Addison. Is that his first name? Jordan Addison. He went off yesterday. Basically single-handedly took down the juggernaut Niners. Rag was looking pretty down and out before that. But that coupled with San Fran defense getting -3 points kind of bought Rag back in it on Monday night. So McCosey's team, I don't know. Russ is tough, but Courtland Sutton still looks good. This is a big game for Darren Waller. Shout out to Commies defense for just getting steamrolled in that first quarter. McCosey's team's fine. Rag, you might want to start worrying about Bijan. I don't know what they said he had a headache or something, so he couldn't run the ball. He just didn't. He straight up wasn't out there. But goddamn, Kamara looks good. He had 18 catches for 40 receiving yards. It was absurd. He's a PPR beast. So just gonna ride him until Rag drops. Contentious matchup this week between these two. Rag came out on top. Evan Clay, 3-4. I owe you an apology, brother. I don't think your team's legit, but you can't argue with wins. So I respect it. Definitely respect you more than Rob, that's for sure. Scott, quarterbacks are good. Quarterbacks are good to start. CJ Stroud on bye, Daniel Jones didn't play, and honestly, I think Tyrod Taylor might be a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. So I wouldn't bring Daniel Jones back if I was the Giants. Yeah, probably should start QB. Clay has borderline maybe the best 1, 2, 3 quarterback, running back, wide receiver punch in this league. And if he had any supporting cast around those 3, he would be a legit problem in this league. Tyler Lockett couldn't do anything against Arizona, and Arizona still only has 1 win. I don't know. This is a weird matchup between 2 really weird teams. Both these guys are 3-4 along with most of the rest of the league. don't really know what to make of these teams. Scott, start a quarterback and you win. That's about all I got to say. The weird matchups continue as Brett watched the 1 o'clock slate and phoned it in. He watched Goff, Jacobs, Keenan Allen, Zay Flowers, Drake. He watched everyone be mid, and I think he just didn't want to start any Rams players, I think it was, so that the Steelers would win. He was basically just trying to manifest a win, so just kind of tossed in the towel in fantasy, I guess. Briggsy. I mean, been saying it for a couple weeks. Briggs has the best wide receiver duo in the league. Those two are absurd. They played each other this week, and I mean, it's just crazy. Josh Allen had a good fantasy day for a game where he got fucking beaten by New England. Jeez, he's a bum. And JT might be back. Briggs' team is back in form, and I'm a little nervous about him. This team could be really good. If Jonathan Taylor's good, we all might be screwed. Briggs is officially my new favorite. Him, Pushan, and Niche, those are my 3 favorites. Good win, Briggs. Well. Balbino with the win here. I mean, it's nothing much to brag about. Hayden's team is awful. He's 1-6. He's the only team that doesn't have at least 3 wins. Hayden should probably hope that David Montgomery stays hurt because his only good player this week was Gibbs, and this has been his first good week all season. So Hayden is the biggest David Montgomery hater of all time. You should also consider probably selling off Jefferson or Breece Hall. Like, you're running out of time to not be the loser of this league. You're 2 games back halfway through the season. That's not great. Cal is, McCaffrey and Etienne are just so elite. It doesn't even really matter who else Cal has. But McCaffrey and Etienne didn't even have their best weeks, honestly, and they still would have almost beaten Rob this week. But Pickens is a nice piece when Pickett looks good like he did this week, but the rest of Cal's team is really touchdown dependent, like Rice. Like, if Pitts gets a touchdown, he has a good week, but if not, whatever. Yeah, Cal's got a good team. Etienne and McCaffrey are an automatic 40 piece pretty much, so it's going to be tough to beat Cal coming down here, but someone's going to have to do it. Oh, thank you, Sutton, for laying an egg on me. Oh, I needed this. I would have beaten most teams this week, but I really needed this win. Good Lord, Gus Edwards. Didn't expect that one. I have Mixon on bye, so this was my only other running back, and Deebo Samuel was out, so I had to start Bourne, and they both popped off for me. Diggs looked okay. Mike Evans looked good. Musgrave, before he got just absolutely demolished by a hit, got me a couple points. Somehow, my most reliable 2 players so far this season, Swift and Tua, were trash against each other. But yeah, Sutton he just laid an egg. Still got a solid team. Still has 2 absolute bell cow backs. Brandon Ayuk played weird. They only targeted him 6 times, which feels crazy with Deebo out, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, and screw you, Rags. Starting the Giants' defense and dropping the Chiefs' defense was extremely tactical. I knew they were going to play good against the Redskins because the Commies have a horrible offensive line and a stupid rookie quarterback. And we're awful. So, yeah, screw you, Rag. That was a tactical decision by me. So, yeah, these were my predictions for the week. I went 4-3, so now I'm creeping back up to 500 on the year. 1 game back. Just need to go 4-3 one more week, and I'm back. I'll get into it more in the prediction video, but right now we have 4 people at 5-2, 1 person at 4-3, 8 people at 3-4, and then Hayden at 1-6. So it's anyone's game right now, except Hayden's. It's not Hayden's game, but anyone else. I'll see you guys in a day for the predictions.